Hi everybody and welcome in. This is Jackie, and as you can see, a little bit of a different venue here today. The lighting is a little bit off as well, but you're not here for the venue, you're here for the reading. So what I'm doing today is a reading for all of you air signs, and that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It is for kind of like the second quarter of the year, and this is for April, May, and June. And as you remember, I did a reading here on this site at the first of the year. May have been the end of December, and it was like an overall look for the year of 2022. Well, now we're going into the second quarter, and we're going to see what energies are coming up for that second quarter. So for those of you under the air sign, and I'm going to break it down for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So Gemini is first. So for April, May, and June for Gemini. So here for April, we have passion and pleasure. May, we have watching clouds. And in June, we have rainbow blessings. All right, so let's pull some tarot on these and see what is coming up month by month for Gemini. So passion and pleasure, this is savor your life. This is for April. What's coming up for April? With passion and pleasure, here we have the Empress, the Five of Swords, and the Magician. So the Empress talks of abundance and happiness and some type of like harvest time that's coming towards you here. With the Five of Swords, this is, it possibly could be that there is some type of opposing energies. I want to say that there very well may be some type of envy that's going on within your world here in April. I want to say that it's somebody else's envy. It's not so much yours. I kind of feel that there's someone that is envious of you because things really look like they're turning around for you. There's very much a positive energy that is around you, that you're working with. So to me, that looks really good. However, like I say, there's someone here that's got a little bit of envy, and that's really their issue. It's not yours. With the Magician, I feel here that you have been putting in a lot of work. You have been turning the tables, okay, for yourself. A lot more positivity. You're putting in a lot of hard work here. So things look really good. For passion and pleasure for you, I feel like there's going to be an abundance of that, and it's because you've been working really hard, okay? So don't be surprised if someone comes along your path in the month of April and they seem very jealous or out of sorts, possibly, because of the way things have been happening for you. So in May, we have watching clouds, and this is lie back, rest, and relax. So here we have the King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. So there is what I'm feeling, a lot of love, okay, within your world here in the month of May. With the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords, this is like some sense of knowing, okay? It's like you using your intuition. I feel here that there may be a situation that happens along your path that may try to upset this relaxation time that you're going through, okay? So it very well could be you and your partner are possibly getting ready to go on vacation. That would be talking about the watching clouds, the rest and relaxation. And there's some piece of news, I want to say, that that happens here. And it may try to like upset the apple cart a little bit for you. So just be a little bit on the watch out for that. I don't feel it as something that is extraordinarily heavy, but if it has something to do with your vacation plans, something may need to be changed or tweaked here a little bit, okay? So yeah, a little bit of upset in relation to you getting that calm or peaceful time that you've been wanting, okay? So that's in May. In June, we have rainbow blessings, and this says blessings are showering your life. So this to me looks like some really good energy coming for you in June. So here we have the Fool, we've got the Tower, and we've got the Page of Wands. There's going to be some type of shift in your way of thinking or in your decisions that you have made earlier in the year. Okay, so you're going to be looking at something a little bit differently. You're going to be taking a different course of action. Okay, so that to me shows up with the Fool and the Tower. With the Page of Wands, though, it brings in a lot of new energy. Okay, so it very well could be that you go on a trip in May, come back in June, and it's like you have a whole new renewed outlook on life and you want to start some type of project. So that would represent some change in your life coming up. So let's see. Overall, it looks like April, May, and June seem to be some really good energy here. With some advice, here we have the Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I feel like things are going to start getting busy for you as this second quarter moves on. There is a lot of, I feel like a lot of happiness. There could be some type of celebration coming up here later on within this second quarter, closer to June, okay, is what I'm feeling. But your energy is renewed, it's uplifted, there's a lot of loving emotion going on here. So yeah, it really feels like April, May, June are going to be really good for all of you under that Gemini sign. So let's pull one last card here as a closing thought, and here we have, let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. So this very well could be talking about you really taking that quiet time for yourself, just that time of relaxation, processing, getting things ready, you know, for the spring that is ahead of you. And it looks like really nice energy, very, very calm and relaxing. Okay, so that is the reading for Gemini. Let me put these cards away and we'll get ready for the next reading. Okay, so Libra, this is your reading. And this is for April, May, and June. Let's see what's coming up for Libra signs, April, May, and June. All right, so in April we have Heal Thyself. May we have Rest. And in June we have Divine Connection. Yeah, a very strong sense of spirituality within that card. Okay, so let's see what's coming up here. All right, with Heal Thyself in April, I want to say this is like that energy of coming out of the winter and into the spring. It's like a renewed feeling, like a new beginning, a starting over type of energy. You know, the sun is out a little more, it's brighter, it's like you can really feel the heat of the sun now. Hear more birds, you know, singing in the morning. So let's see here, what is Heal Thyself for Libra? We've got one card jumping out here, Magician, good card. And then we have the Three of Cups, and we have Temperance. So what I'm feeling here is you're putting in a lot of hard work, all right? And with this Magician card, excuse me, with this Magician card, it feels like you are really pushing yourself to start enjoying things a little more. You could be starting like a new project of some sort. It is spring. We all think about spring cleaning, And you know, that could be something that's on your agenda for right now. So Magician, yeah, you're putting in the effort to make something happen, to take something ordinary and make it extraordinary. With the Three of Cups, to me, this is a time of celebration. Now, that could be that, this is where you are getting together with people and actually having a celebration with them for some occasion. It could also be representing a celebration, like a change of attitude. And like I said, the sun is out a little more, the weather is changing, it's getting warmer, and it's just like a renewed sense. And it's like spring is here, and now let's start moving forward and enjoy the outdoors now. Those of you that didn't like winter, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then we have a temperance. And with temperance, this is a balancing of energies, okay? So you're putting in a lot of time and effort into creating something, and then you're looking towards the fun and excitement of it. So getting the balance here. Could also be talking about balance between your work life and your home life, okay? Like working very hard and then that time of relaxation. Okay, so yeah, looking towards getting that balance and healing thyself. Okay, so that is April for Gemini. So in May, let's see, what have we got here? We got the card of rest. So this kind of feels like, take a break, smell the flowers. So let's see here. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the World, and the Empress. So yeah, some really good cards here. This to me really feels like there's going to be an opportunity for you to help someone out. Okay, and I kind of feel here it's more like you offer help before they even ask. Okay. With the World, there's some sense of a change in energies, a change in some type of cycle that you're going through. And then we have the Empress, and this is like a card of abundance and happiness. So this may be something that you have been looking forward to for the past year. When I see the Empress and the intuition kicks in, then I think, okay, Empress is talking about a year. There's been a year, I feel here, that you've been working very hard. You've been trying to get the balance in your life. You've been trying to change things and switch things around. A lot of energy swirling and going. And now it's like, okay, now I'm able to do what I want to do. Now I can take a break. Now I can rest. I've worked so hard for the past year. Now this is my time. And the giving of you is going to be because you want to. It's not a feeling of obligation. And like I said here, there's some sense of you helping someone else, and it's because you want to. Okay, it's not that obligation of, oh my God, now I have to help so-and-so do this and yada, yada, yada. No, it's a feeling of, yeah, I'm going to go see if they need some help. And, I'll give them a hand today. Like, I've got nothing else planned. I think it would be great. And, like, reconnect with this person or whatever. Okay, but a really good energy with that set of cards. With the next card here for June, this is Divine Connection. Like I said before, now there's something here about spirituality. For those of you that are into like spiritual awareness, this could be religion, this could be tarot, okay? But there's some, I want to say there's some, I don't know if the wording would be like extra, but it's like an extra closeness. Like things seem to be amplified, okay, for you in June. And it has to do with your spirituality. And we've got 3 cards jumping out. So let's see here. Okay, so 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. So 7 of Cups talks about opportunities, okay? And I kind of feel here there's some sense of like a daydreamy, not deluding yourself in any sense, but there's some sense of, that this would be really nice to do, or wouldn't it be great if I had the time to do that? Like that type of thing, kind of a daydreamy sense. But also there's a feeling here of some opportunities that are going to happen along your way, and it's really going to make for a divine connection. Now, this could be that, you know, you started a new exercise program, you're going to start walking every day, and just being out in nature is something that you really enjoy. It's very calming and relaxing, and it lets you get in touch with spirit. It allows the mind to just relax. You're not so focused on, you know, the to-do list, and just like messages are going to start trickling in. It may be a word, it may be a whisper, you know, but it's just pay attention to it, but in a relaxed sense. With the Five of Pentacles here, this is a feeling of like lack, okay? And this to me, with these two cards on the outside of this, the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands, you know, making a sandwich out of this Five of Pentacles, this really feels here like you are on board, like you're good to go. You're really working at a lot of different things in your life, your spirituality, that connection, that's really coming in strong. This sense of lack is just going to like fade away in some sense. Okay, it's not to say that it's just going to disappear out of your life one day when you wake up. It's like, oh my God, I have no worries and la 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 la. That's not what I'm saying. It's like you have put so much time and effort into bringing a sense of calm within yourself. And you know, for those of you that work at chakra healing and all that, you know, it's really taking effect. So I'm seeing here with the Three of Wands that this is you really taking a look at the initial success of all of the hard work that you have put in to easing this sense of lack, okay? And again, it's like there's some renewed sense of the way you're looking at things, and it has to do with this divine connection. I think a lot of you are really going to have like a divine awakening or some type of spiritual awakening. You're going to start realizing that, you know, my dream is not just a regular everyday dream. There was actually a message in that, and that's why I say, you know, it wouldn't hurt to have like a little notepad by your bed, even if you just wrote down a word or just you know, a quick sentence or something when you wake up. And it may not make sense at the moment, but given time, it will. Okay, you may find the other piece to that puzzle like in the next night when you have a dream. Okay, so let's pull three more cards here, and we'll see what the overall message is for Libra for April, May, and June. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups, and this very well could be that you are leaving negativity, like you're changing your thinking, you're really getting into your spirituality over the course of the spring and moving to a better place, like a better headspace. Ace of Cups, brand new love coming in here. This could be that you are nurturing yourself a lot more. It could be that you're working on relationships with other people and putting more love and emotion into that instead of being well, what other people consider cold or detached. Okay, and you know that's part of the air sign. And then here we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be learning, and it's almost like learning about the people that are in your vicinity. It could be that you're making a connection to the neighbor that moved in 5 years ago, and you never really paid attention to them. They did their thing, you know, you did your thing. And yeah, it kind of feels here like you're going to be looking at things a little bit differently and connecting with people that you normally wouldn't. Okay, showing that, you know, loving human quality side of yourself. So let's pull one last card here for our closing thought for Libra. And here we have, I am ready to go big, rise up and step into my power. Yeah. Some strong sense here in June. It's going to be like some, I don't want to say rude awakening, but it's going to be some big awakening within your spirituality. Now, I'm not talking so much like religion itself, like organized religion, but it's like some new awareness of, you know, there is something greater, and I'm put on this earth for a reason. And it could be that you are starting to look towards the reason for being here, your purpose for being here. Very interesting, very profound reading. I'm feeling very, very strong sensation with that. So this is Libra's reading. Today is April 12th. I'll put these cards away and then we'll go on to Aquarius. All right, so up next here is Aquarius. And this is the Gateway Oracle, I believe. Denise Lynn deck. So let's see here. What's coming up for Aquarius for April, May, and June? Yeah, looks like a lot of things want to happen for April, May, and June, but we'll just take the two that jumped out here and they're face up. So we have sharing of yourself in April, and we have looking deeper in May, and let's see what's coming up for June. Here we have communicating freely. All right, so Aquarius in April, sharing of yourself. This says, I am incredibly generous being. So in April, there is a time that you are going to help others. I'm feeling here with the sharing of yourself. I don't really feel it as so much of you like telling your story or you know, talking about your past to others, like anything like that. I'm feeling it more as helping others. Alright, so here we have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Devil. There is something here that you have been, I want to say, very upset about, and it's like you want to move past that. So it's almost like because you know the experiences that you have been through, you're able to help someone else. But like I said, it's not like you're going to like blurt out everything that you've done in all of your life. Okay? It's more like, oh, okay, I see you're going through this issue. I went through something very similar. Let's see if we can help you discover something here about yourself or how we can resolve this issue. So I really see you as like coming in to help. There's a sense of reflection that you're having here with this Four of Cups. And I think there's going to be some type of healing with this Devil energy that's showing up here, because it's almost like you are reflecting on things that you went through, and then things are going to come to light that you can help others with. Okay? So let's see here. That's in April. So in May, we have a card of looking deeper, and it says, deep within me is a majestic radiance. So looking deeper here within yourself, and I think because of you doing some inner reflection here in April, it's going to kind of spill over into May. All right, there's the High Priestess. Something that you've been trying to keep secret, possibly from other people, about yourself or things that you've been through. There's some sense here of, you know, maybe you've been keeping something about yourself from your family, from people that you care about. And again, there's some sense of you wanting to keep it a secret. You really don't want to bring it out into the world, but you want to still work with that and heal that energy. So I see it as very much going to be a lot of alone time, a lot of thinking time for you. With the Ten of Cups, like I said, this to me talks of family. With this Queen of Cups, this is you grabbing hold of your power. This is you feeling strong about yourself. It's like, okay, I'm going to work through this issue that I've had. I'm going to think of things, you know, a little bit differently than I have. I'm going to be able to put this situation or this burden, you know, to bed. Like, that's it. So I feel here in May that you are going to do a lot of inner reflecting, not so much, like I say, talking to other people about it. More than likely just doing this on your own in your quiet time. There may be meditation involved here, just quiet time, like going for a walk by yourself or listening to music and just kind of, you know, going through a few things that have been bothering you and how you can put a positive spin on that and then put that thing to rest. Okay, so you don't need to deal with it anymore, so it's not bothering you anymore. It's not bubbling to the surface. It's not being triggered by some other situation. So in June, here we have communicating freely, and it says, I communicate from the depths of my being, and you know, you are an air sign, so there's that communication coming in. So let's see. So you're helping other people because of situations that you have been in. That's in April. In May, dealing with situations that you have been through and that have been plaguing you for years, more than likely, and working through that so that you can put those away. Now, with communicating freely in June, let's see, what have we got here in June? So we have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. I kind of feel here that there's some sense of an apology being given that frees you. I'm not sure if this is you giving an apology to someone or someone giving an apology to you, but whatever the energy is that's going on there, you feel like now I'm free. I don't need to let this bother me anymore. So some type of apology. I want to say a very heartfelt apology happening here in June for you. Then we have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, this talks about stability, strength, okay? So it may be that you have a conversation with someone through work, and you know, the two of you have been having a really rough time communicating or working together. I kind of feel that with that Ace of Wands card, that there's some sort of leveling, some sort of even ground that the two of you are coming towards here. It's going to make your work life a lot easier than it has been. Okay, so some really good energy there. I'm not picking up on any particular issue or situation, but I want to say it has something to do with work. And yeah, both of you have been very, I want to say very tense over the past few months. Could be ever since the new year. And there's an easing of this tension. Okay, and like I said, you guys are going to communicate freely here. There's going to be apologies given, and then I feel like that's the end of it. Okay, then you guys are ready to move forward. All right, so let's pull 3 cards here for Aquarius and see what the last piece of advice is. So here we have the Moon, 10 of Cups, and the King of Wands. So I kind of feel here that there's something maybe a little bit clouded over your love life, or something here that you're not quite understanding. I feel with this King of Wands, though, that you're going to keep pushing so that you can understand it. All right. It's like your intuition is not quite clear. You're not quite getting the message, and it's not from the other person that you're trying to get the message. It's from Spirit. Like Spirit's trying to help you understand this. Yeah, so something within your relationship here really seems kind of clouded, and it's going to be an all of a sudden type of feeling that comes in here. Something is really going to start making sense. Okay. I don't feel that it's a conversation between you and your other person. I feel it more as something that you just start finally realizing on your own. Now, again, intuition is a funny thing. It could come to you as just like a quick thought. It could come to you as a word. There could be messages coming to you through a song, a conversation that you hear as you're walking by other people, something in a dream. Like those are the really big scenarios where messages will come through, I find. So yeah, there's something here that you need to understand, and it's almost like you're grasping at every piece of information that comes in, trying to figure out what the issue is. Okay, but something needs to be made clear about a relationship here, and I feel like you're going to work at it until you figure out what that is. All right. Okay, so let's pull a card here as closing thought for Aquarius. The word hidden just came to me. So you may feel like the other person is hiding something from you. All right. All right, and your card is, I send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. That's beautiful. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling here that you are going to be sending out prayers. You're going to be sending out good vibes to other people. If not, that could be something that you could start doing here. Message from Spirit right there. All right, guys, so this is April 12th. This was the reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want you guys to have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. And yeah, a little bit of a different venue, but yeah, we're not here to look at the venue. We're here to look at the cards. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you later.